How much will Render be worth by 2025? Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Doc. In today's video I'm going to explain to you how much that I think that Render RNDR will be worth by 2025. I'm going to back this number up by a lot of data so you understand where this number is coming from. And of course, I'm not gonna talk too much and get straight into the point of this video. So the first topic I want to talk about is Render being the top coin, especially the top AI coin on Solana. As you know, Solana had an incredible year in 2023. It started around $13 and peaked all the way above $120, making it plus 636% on the yearly, which is incredible for a top 10 token. Solana currently sitting at rank 5. Let's compare them with BNB. Rank 4, only 18, 19, 20% is what BNB did. So Solana crushed it with the price in 2023. But of course, the price is not only why Solana is so bullish. No, the network grew with an insane amount as well. As you can see, the trading volume on the biggest exchange on Solana went skyrocketing all the way up to $16.64 billion in trading volume in December. Not only did Solana break an all-time high in volume, no, they even surpassed Ethereum for the first time in history with the highest trading volume on decentralized exchanges. So as you can see, the Solana economy is growing really hard, and I expect it to grow much harder even in 2024 and 2025. And this is why I think it's very important for Render to be a top coin on Solana, and it will definitely help a lot with the price. The next topic I want to talk about is the burning and mint equilibrium, which went live a couple weeks ago and which will be one of the key points for the Render price in 2024. Of course, we already saw that this is live on Solana and that the upgrades allowed rendering and AI jobs to be paid on the chain in Render on Solana. What is happening the last weeks is that we're actually seeing that liquidity providers are getting paid and Render node operators are getting paid as well. So that's really working really nice, which is actually the mint equilibrium side. But what we haven't seen yet is the burning. And I talked to the team and they're working on making the burning automatically. It's currently being done manually, and that's also the reason why we haven't really seen a lot of messages for the burning. But let me remind you how powerful this burning can be again. So for the people who don't understand how big Render burning can be, one language learning model like OpenAI ChatGPT costs over 21 million per month to operate. So basically, with the burning mechanism, this would mean that every month around 5.8 million Render tokens, or more than 1% of the total supply, would be burned. So this would cause a major supply shock, a lot of hype, and would pump Render to double and triple digits faster than you could imagine. And yes, it's only one AI application. So this is an example I've used before, but it really shows the strength of the burning mechanism. And sometimes people are forgetting how big that AI actually is. This is just a simple learning language model. This isn't even the highest complicated GPU demanding thing in the AI industry. So you can expect in the coming years this burning to have a major effect as the Render network grows and adds more partners. So the last thing I want to talk about is a new narrative which is popping on a lot of screens right now, which is DePIN. We we actually had the Solana Twitter account tweet today that the DePIN infrastructure winners are beginning to merge with Solana in the lead. As you can see, Render is actually on Solana's list as a top DePIN coin built on Solana. But Render is not only the top DePIN coin on Solana, no, as you can see from this tweet from Rendoshi, Render is actually the top DePIN coin in the entire crypto space. And this is actually without even having AI ready on it. Like, this is purely from rendering. Like, the AI and machine learning compute client is coming in a couple of months. So can you imagine how big the hype will get when DePIN is hot and Render is just destroying the competition? But you might be wondering, well, Doc, you're talking about DePIN, but what is DePIN? Well, DePIN actually stands for Decentralized Physical Infrastructure Network. It's a new way to build and maintain infrastructure in the physical world. So this infrastructure can be anything from Wi-Fi hotspots in wireless network to solar-powered home batteries in energy network. So DePINs are built out in a decentralized way by individuals and companies all over the world for anyone to use. So with Render, it's really easy, of course. It's a decentralized GPU network built by individuals and companies. And like I said on Twitter before, that DePIN is becoming a new daily topic, and I cannot really wait for the DePIN narrative to rally. Because if DePIN gets really big and there comes a DePIN rally, just like there was a DeFi rally, and Render is a top coin, well, expect Render to start pumping really hard. So now it's time for the moment you've all been waiting for, my Render price prediction. But before I do this, if you want to buy Render Bitcoin and over 300 plus cryptos and get up to 30,000 in rewards for just depositing and buying crypto, as you can see on the screen, you can literally get reward for just depositing and buying crypto. All you have to do is click on the partner Bybit link in the top of the description. And once you're on the Bybit page, be sure there's my code so you can get up to 30,000 in legit rewards. You won't get the rewards without my code, so be sure you're seeing up to $30,000 on your screen. And now it's time for my Render price prediction. So I truly think that Render RNDR could be worth up to $20 billion in market cap by 2025. With by 2025, I don't mean the bull run yet, I just mean by the end of 2024 and the beginning of 2025. So before you call me crazy and say this is impossible, a lot of people compare Render with Chainlink from the previous bull run. So let's take a look at some historical numbers. So basically 4 years ago in 2020, Chainlink had a market cap of only 138 million. Let's compare this with Render 1 year ago. As you can see, the market cap was only 106 million 1 year ago. So 1 year later, we can see that Chainlink climbed to rank 20 with a market cap of 632 million. If we go back to Render, we can see that actually Render already has a better market cap of 1.4 billion. So basically a 2.5x. But then if we go 1 year in advance, like basically 2021 January, which would be the same as 2025 January, we can see that Chainlink already has a market cap of 5.5 billion. So Chainlink actually went in 1 year from 632 million to 5.5 billion. So for the people saying that Render couldn't go from 1.4 billion to 20 billion, if Chainlink went from 600 million to 5.5 billion, are just delusional. Also, bull runs get bigger and bigger. So if we go back to the historical snapshot of 2020, we can see that the top 10 crypto 4 years ago was 940 million in market cap. If we take a look at today, we can see that the top 10 crypto is around 11.6 billion in market cap. So we're already talking about a 12x. as you can see, bull runs are getting bigger and bigger, and that's the reason why I think that Render, with its performance in 2023, which it will continue in 2024, could be 20 billion by the end of 2024, the beginning of 2025. But what does this actually mean in numbers? So again, how much will Render be worth by the end of 2024 or the beginning of 2025? So I'm expecting Render to actually become a top 20 crypto. For the people that are saying that Render is ranked 53 right now and that's impossible, let me just remind you that Render was ranked 160 last year January. So in crypto, a winner like Render, everything is possible. But let's continue. So in my opinion, it should be around 20 billion in market cap. So Render right now at a price around $3.85 with a market cap of 1.4 billion. This would mean that a 20 billion market cap is a 14x or a $54 Render. So one Render tokens today could be worth $54 if Render hits $54. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Be sure if you like if you did, also follow me on Twitter @TheRealDoc to know when I post about Render or other interesting crypto news. Also, click on the screen right now if you want to know when to buy Render. Subscribe for more crypto content and YouTube. Until next time.